Hello, this is Tiz. Alright, so let's pull for Alva. For that, let's look here. Yeah, this is the Void Mastina message. So I already pulled on my other account. It took me, 110 pulls. I lost 50-50 to Sabrina. Yeah. So hopefully on this account I can win 50-50. I really hope so. Before that, let's claim this. Yes, Corpusclone. Okay, let's do recruitment, right? Wait, event. You can claim this stuff. Got 10 over here. Can get free. Yeah, I should do this. This is daily thing. What does this mean? Does it mean it's daily? I think it means it is daily, right? Combat simulation, supply. Simulation. Wait a minute. Or rewards reset after 24 days, okay. Because I was looking up here, 3 days. 3 more days and already I need to do 20 and I'm at 12. And then nope, 24 days. Okay, that's good to know. Guess we can do neural survey. It's a little bit expensive though. Combat simulation, supply. This is supply mission, okay. I can do this supply mission. Oh, I got 40 days, it will be fine. Alright. This is some outfit. I think this is better than this one, right? So it's nice. Anjir. Alright, let's start with pulling recruitment. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, we will be either Tololo or Xiongju. Anyway, let's pull for Alva here. Before that, let me put it in record. Day 1. gonna gacha GFL2, pulling Alva 1 plus 3. Okay. 19 tickets, 31 KCP, 80 PPT. Ten pools. Pools. The pools. No luck. 50, no luck. Didn't even get a good weapon. 61. Nope. Okay, 60, 70. Okay. Please at least win 50-50. That's all I ask. Yes! Let's go! 70 pools, at least I won 50-50. Alva. So cool. Shield damage increase per strike. Nice. Right, cool. 23 KCP is 72 to PT. What do we have? We have 12. 156. Here we have 245. Okay. B33. There does not seems to be a time limit on this. How do you see the time limit again? Oh, it's over here, 19 days. This one? And this one time limit. Yeah, I think this is unlimited. AN94. Yeah, she's AN94. Why is her signature weapon is P what was it again? 6P33. Let me Google it. GFL2. Why Alva signature weapon is not AN94 but P. What is it called again? 6P33. 6P33. What is growl? Wait, in GFL1, Alva is a cute dork. They actually used the actual growl designation for the N94. Huh. 6P33. Oh yeah, should I get her signature weapon? I don't think so. You know what? Let's just Google it at least. I mean, watch Kachatabi's video.
Hi there! Corporation kicks off the update with Alva, the new core support for the freeze element. Her kit brings both AoE and single target damage, strong amplification, and freeze team staples like interceptions and shielding. Rebella has been waiting for her arrival for the past 2 months, and honestly, she should be grateful we're not getting another early burn unit instead. If you've forgotten how Rebella plays by now, feel free to review. That said, Alva's signature weapon is a worthy and manageable investment if you plan to use the freeze core regularly. Then, I suggest no personal damage output, the most biggest nuke in her kit. However, points, lower invested supports. That brings us to Alva's investment breakpoints. Here's her power progression chart. You're already familiar with her functionally most relevant upgrade when it comes to her supporting role, which is her V2 for the bonus convectance point for freeze allies. As mentioned before, her V3 and V6 both add crit damage bonuses based on the value of Alva's Brumal Barrier, and starting from V4, her ability to sustain the team becomes better by improving her shielding capability. As for her personal damage, you're only seeing significant changes at V5 and V6. It may not look like much when you're used to seeing power spikes of 300% and more, but keep in mind that Alva's baseline performance is quite strong. As a reference, her V6 output is comparable to that of a V6 Springfield. Now, Alva's personal damage is one thing, but we also have damage calculations for Alva's impact on Rubella's damage output at various investment breakpoints. In this graph, the 100% baseline is Rubella's personal damage at V6. Having a V0 Alva along for the ride increases Rubella's output by 25%. Adding Alva's signature weapon provides a further increase of 11%. The V2 requires 2 more dupes and only adds as much value as a signature weapon, providing a boost of about 10%, thereby halving the cost effectiveness as compared to
the
the
weapon is
You
not
can
a
hopefully
must.
appreciate the diminishing returns. This may be counterintuitive because Rubella gets to use her ultimate more often, which is the biggest nuke in her kit. However, every use of the ultimate means one less basic attack and consequently less sense weakness stacks, thereby lowering the ultimate's multiplier. The V3 is included in the calculation because it adds 1% bonus crit damage per 1000 HP shield, but at this point Alva's shielding is too weak to benefit meaningfully from the effect. At full investment, Alva boosts Rubella's damage by 82% as compared to baseline, or by 31% relative to her V3. Similarly to her personal damage output, the most significant improvements come with the final upgrades. Given Alva's impressive V0 performance and significant with use the freeze core regularly. It boosts the crit damage of the team's freeze attacks by 10% up to 20%. There are as attack bonus, which is better for Alva's supporting role. Planetta's crit damage substat favors Alva's personal damage, improving it by about 5% at the cost of lower shield values. Despite the new attachment sets, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. Use Phase Strike for efficiency or invest in a freeze boost set for minor gains. You want to build as much attack as you can with crit as a second priority. Note that Alva benefits from now, her second fixed key is mandatory at V0 because
So basically, no, I'm not going to pull for her weapon. I don't have the resources. Let's upgrade her. Dolls not obtained.
준비 완료.ありがとうございます。この力、正しく使ってみせます。性能が向上しました。隊長として必要なことです。
Golden Melody, we want this. Okay, which skill?
Because the bonus stacks of battle prep allow you to use the S2 and S1 at the start of battle. This creates a liquid nitrogen fang and activates covering mode. At V1 and above, this is not absolutely necessary, because you achieve both with just her S2, but you will still want it for the turn 1 double action and the synergy with her 4th key. That said, her 4th key is another must-have, granting Alva 3% bonus attack for each consumed stack of battle prep, up to 18% at most. Remember that Alva's S2 consumes 3 stacks for the activation of extra command. That means she gains 9% attack on turn 1, assuming you have a 2nd key equipped, plus another 9% on turn 4 for the limit of 18%. The bonus remains in effect for the entire battle. The most common 3rd key option is her 6th key, which increases the stability damage enemies take within the Allen Fang's range by 2. This is mostly relevant for bossing content, since stability shields are often tied to damage reduction effects. Of course, it is also great when mixing the electric and freeze cores. If the enemy is not innately weak to freeze damage and you don't have another tile generator on the lineup, you will have to take Alva's 1st key instead. As you've seen in this showcase, this key creates frost tiles whenever the Allen Fang applies Hoarfrost to targets in range. You're essentially switching between key 1 and 6 depending on the situation. However, if you bring Joshefnaya or Suomi along, you should leave the tile generation to them. Lastly, her 5th key grants buff removal for her ultimate to them. However, if you bring Joshefnaya or Suomi along, you should leave the tile generation to them.
Okay, we have Suomi,
Lastly,
right?
her 5th key grants buff removal for her ultimate, allowing her to dispel 2 buffs before skill activation. This is mostly relevant for Gunsmoke or other bossing content. If you have no other source for this effect, Alva can fill that role. Her 3rd key can be ignored as it only reduces the received stability damage by 1 when having Brumal Barrier.
Okay.
In
So I'll
summary,
get 2
Alva
for
is a new
6.
core support of the Freeze element and Robella's favorite
2 for 6 then. Alright, this minigame. We should do this mini game. Splash Bash. Hello, my space. Hello. What happened? This one is locked. This one is locked too. This one looks so nice. Recollection score 100. Wait, recollection score 100. Compared to what? This is 10. If this is 100, it will be 1000. But this one is only 800. So it's about 20% discount. What did I do for the past, what, 30 minutes? Yeah. I do want to play the story though, but I should really go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Let's at least start it. Should I? Yeah, let's go. Whoa, cool opening. Very cool. I'm not expecting this.
座標確認降下開始目標確認制圧完了
Cool. Pretty cool. That halo jump reminded me of MGS3. Too bad she didn't flip forward. Or maybe that would be too much. 1142, 2074.
コーラップス粒子付着体栽培実験217日目サンプル P17 の感触は良好今回の成功率はなんと 8%今日はいいデータが取れたなあの子がいたらもっともっと実験がはかどるのに結果が楽しみオレクのジジイもそろそろおしまいかな楽園を作れなければ保険をかけないとね
ID を提示してください
チルロビグ史上最高の天才夜空に輝くパラデウスの一番星
識別成功お帰りなさいませ
Oh, she's the research director.
つまんないのさてどこのお花ちゃんが咲いたのかな
Chilovic.
本当に咲いた子がいるんだまさかここでね儀式でバーチャルモデルとリンクできるのか案外いいキャリアかもしれないね地震だとうとう世界の終わりが警備員エリア A のスキャナーをチェック様子を報告して
主任見る限り正常ですか
あんたの意見を聞いてない今すぐ言って分かった
はい様子を見てきます
主任、何かあったんですか？
お客さんが来たかもね。
お客さん？主任、この辺は頻繁に地震が起きるので、さっきのも普通。
エリア A 外周に異常な熱源を捕捉。計測不能の速度で移動中。
How did she know?
やっぱりお客さんだ。面白くなってきた。
知っていたんですか？
まさか天才の勘だよ。
Okay.
いつもと微妙に様子が違ってたしね。緊急プロトコル発令。基地閉鎖まであと10分。全員避難訓練通りに動いてね。そう、走った走った。聞こえなかった？そうなっちゃう。面白くなってきた。システム48号プランを発動。バックアップデータベースを暗号化。コードスターダストバレーレッドキュービック。
暗号化するセクターを選択してください。
どうしよっかな。エピフィラム共振のデータと、あ、これも。お客さんの狙いは多分これだからね。相手はゼリンスキー派かな、それともリーフェンシュタール派。いや、彼女らしくない。
地球増援を。
穏やかじゃないね。侵入者さん、休憩がてらにお茶でもどう？いいダージリンが入ったんだよね。失礼しちゃう。こちら主任、侵入されたっぽいから警備員たちよろしくね。ちなみにめちゃくちゃ強いからグッドラック。ああ、そうそう、さっき緊急プロトコル発令したから10分後に基地が自爆するから気をつけてね。あ、9
So not Shannon D saying
分
that.
余裕でしょ。ちゃんと伝えたからね。使えないな。一人だけ？本当に一人で警備員を全部やっちゃったよ。これは絶対あいつらだ。あとはおもてなしに音楽でも流そっか。
Oh, wait. What?
さすがにそれは失礼じゃない？驚いた。アルバ本物じゃん。
Wait, did she shot the terminal or shot Alva? Maybe she shot the terminal, huh? Dodging. It said here that Alva dodge. Hmm.
あのさ、これ直すのいくらかかるか分かってんの？
ヒラの研究者じゃない。
どうもどうも、チルロウィグ17番研究センターの主任研究者だよ。実は私あんたのファンなんだよね。一緒に写真撮ってくれる？あ、今はアルバだっけ？
私を知ってるのか？
当然、あの反逆小隊の一員でしょ。ベルリンとフランクフルトでの活躍全部把握してる。あんたのハッキング技術には目を見張るものがあるからね。外で暴れてるのは陽動で、本命はあんたなんじゃない？ちょっと待って、マジで感動なんだけど、サインしてくれる？あ、でも手が空いてないや。
動くな。
Wait, what? She doesn't feel a heartbeat.
ネイト。
Nito.
ここで何をしている？
知りたい？綺麗な花を咲かすの。それも蝶を誘う花をね。あとはいい感じの土壌さえあればいいんだけど。
あと5分。
ああ、来るのがあんただと知ってたら自爆なんかしなかったのに。
Interesting.
こちら白号、エリア A を制圧。
こちら節郎。了解。
What Mastiff? What is Mastiff?
そっちはまさか AK-15？ 今日はとことんついてるね。
白号、基地が自爆する。座標を送った。
了解。30秒後に合流する。オーバ
ー。 AK-15？ いや、今はブイマスティナかな。彼女の拷問に耐えられる自信はないかな。それなら
動くな。
もう遅いよ。
Suicide pill.
あと4分。頑張ってね、節郎さん。 データベース、虚空サブプログラム、ヘレナ項目 O43 負荷データ。 O43、 ここで生まれたのか。楽園計画。粒子強心増幅器、エピフィラム栽培実験 P シリーズサンプル、吸収放出率が 217% 上昇。楽園計画。
ケビンは脱出飛行機を止められなかった。
大丈夫、引き続き追跡してくれるから。自爆まであと3分。
データは？
一部だけクラックした。 O43 の生殖データも不完全。でも楽園計画に関する情報があった。
楽園計画？
ジラードグループが最近公開した植物でコーラップス粒子のエネルギー放出を制御する研究プロジェクト。
リモールディングパターンと同じか？
ジラードの技術でできることじゃない。本当に研究を行っているのは相変わらずパラデウスの連中ども。まるで本当にこれで生き返られると信じてるようだ。どうやらパラデウスは金をせびるだけの関係のジラードに本当の目的を話していないようだ。でもなんで楽園計画の内容に O43 の記述が？
確認できないのか？
うん。 大半のデータが破損してる。
他のファイルは？
クラックが間に合わない。でも収穫は十分。ケビンにはこの基地と関わりのある場所を探らせて、研究者たちも逃がさないように。取れたデータはアンナに送って解読させて。
ああ。
待って。輸送機で新しい座標に私たちを運ぶようモナに伝えて。それと予定ができた。
彼女は戻ってきてくれるのか？
いや、まだまだ財団のことを探ってもらわないと。私だって会いたいよ。でも今は任務に集中しよう。
彼女は何て言った？
ジラードが焦ってる。私たちにはリビウに行って彼らの作戦を見守ってほしい。
彼ら？
非軍事勢力管理局。それも最大限の注意を払って。
分かった。そうしよ
う。うん。行こう。
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Man, I'm so excited to read more. But it is time to go to sleep. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.